I wanted to make this quick video because I just watched a press conference with the new interim chief of police, and then I was watching the debate for the Emergencies Act, and then I just wanted to disappear into oblivion because I'm watching the last thing that I was watching before I just rage quit was one of these NDP guys, one of the MPs for the NDP, a guy from Quebec. I'm assuming he's francophone, and he's literally making up pure BS, pure lies, just pure lies. And I'm just like, how does anyone believe this? I can't say the words he used because I'm not allowed to say them on YouTube. You know what? Maybe no. I just can't do it right now. I still don't feel like I can do it right now. He was using the words saying that the flags that we're waving are the N-word flags. The other N-word flag, the 4-letter word. Anyways, so I'm just like, it's complete fiction that they're spewing. So people who are at home listening to this, if they don't have the forethought to just take a minute and go and look with their own eyes, like that guy that I was talking about this morning on my other channel, where he just refused to watch the stream and threw a big fit and forced me to shut the TV off, even though he wasn't even supposed to be watching it, because he couldn't bear to watch a live stream about what's going on here and see the truth, because he can only and ever watch the mainstream media and believe what they say, and which is just complete lies. Anyways, so it just angered me so much. The real reason I wanted to post this video is because the update with the police situation is basically, to me, so if you've ever read The Art of War, one of the keys is that when you're weak, to feign strength, and when you're strong, to feign weakness, right? So your enemy never knows what's coming. And they were very obviously feigning strength while evading every direct question. And if you watched my other video where I cornered a cop and I asked him questions, it seems to be very clear to me that they can't do shit. They can't do shit. And they know they can't do shit. And they're just putting on a little show to pretend that they have any control anymore, to pretend that they have things under control, but they really don't. They don't. So, I felt better after that, even though the whole time he's talking about how we have plans and this and that, and they've they set up checkpoints for in and out of the city. So we're going to see how effective those are. We may have to leave and then come back in, so we'll see how that works. And they're trying to minimize the amount of people that show up on the weekends, but it'll be really fun to see how that plays out. I hope that it does the opposite, and I hope any of you who are within range, who maybe have been here and want to come back, or are thinking about coming here and just have been procrastinating on it or whatever, I think it would be really nice to see you guys this weekend. I think that this is the weekend that you should make an effort to at least see if you can get through these checkpoints and come over here. They were saying that the checkpoints were supposed to allow traffic to people who were supposed to be here, but not to people who were protesting. So you just tell them that either tell them it's none of their business and see how that goes, or you tell them whatever you want to tell them. You're going to take a walk, you're going to shop, you're going to use your bank, you're going to whatever. It's none of their business. Anyways, that's my hot take on that. That I would love to see you guys try even harder to come down here this weekend, and more people come out here this weekend to show these police it's I don't know to what degree the actual police are involved, and if it's not just the figureheads, the talking heads, this interim chief of police or whatever, who is just putting on a little show, and maybe the actual police force is just like, this is kind of ridiculous, and aren't really, their heart is not in it. But I think it's pretty clear with anyone with maybe two brain cells to rub together that the way to deal with this is for the Prime Minister to either give in to the demands, or at the very least have an actual conversation with the people in charge here for the protest. Now, one of the things that, touching on that, one of the things that I heard this police guy, chief of police, say in this press conference was, he was saying that we're in talks, because it was one of the questions, and he's saying, oh, we're in talks with the leaders and also like splinter groups within, or some kind of factions, or some word he used, something about factions within the group. And I can tell you, I can prove that that's not true. I can prove that that's not true. You just go watch the video, and I have another one that I can post too. But the one that I just posted, where I was asking the cop direct questions. What do you want from us? When do you want us to leave? What are the repercussions if we don't leave? Can I have a copy of the letter? All these direct questions, and he had literally no answer for me. So what factions is he talking about when he's talking about a group of people who, individual people, showed up on their own for the most part? Okay? Which factions? Do I not get to have a conversation with any police officers? Am I not part of the right faction? Should I be a part of a different faction to be able to get any information, have a discussion with any police to find out, what's going on or what can be done? So it's just proof. Obviously, they shouldn't be talking to factions. They should be talking to the organizers. But even I can see how they might consider talking to factions to try to break up the protests and get it to leave. But there aren't really any factions, because we're all here for the exact same reason. We're here independently for the exact same reason. So what factions is he talking about? And just to prove that what he said was a complete fabrication, okay? Not to mention, today, the organizers of the protest sent out an open letter, which I will take pictures and I will post them on Instagram and Getter. I'll put my links in the description in the first comment so that you can see them, so you can read the letter yourself. But basically, they just put it out. This is what we want. So, this thing about how we're having these discussions with the organ, no, they're not. They're not. That's all a lie. It's a lie. Why? Because the Prime Minister doesn't want them to. The Prime Minister just wants to force us to leave. That's why he's invoked the Emergencies Act, because he wants to bring down a heavy fist instead of just talking to people. He's a narcissist and a psychopath. Instead of talking to people and coming to a resolution, he is just trying to use every tool he has to force people to do what he wants, like a little crybaby, while he hides like a biatch under a desk somewhere. So I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. Please share if you can. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can stream. I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.